In this video I want to show you how to use Harmonic Tuner Drum Set to check and adjust the tuning of your drums. This example shows a 12 by 8 inch rack drum with 2 single ply heads. And first I will check and fix the tuning of the drum, then I will show you how to tune it to a desired pitch. On the right side you see the screen of the tuning app. It shows the different resonance frequencies ringing from the drum head if you hit it. And the loud and important partial tones are displayed brighter than the others here. Hitting the drum in the center like I did here emphasizes the main pitch of the drum, the so-called fundamental frequency. That's the lowest resonance frequency of the drum, and both beta and resonance heads of the drum move up and down at this very rate and pitch. As you can see, this tom-tom has a D-sharp pitch. If you tap on one of these resonance pitches on the screen, you can select it to see more detail about it and to use this pitch for comparison during tuning. The orange line highlights the selected frequency, and the tuning bar at the top now shows the detuning of the selected pitch relative to our standard tuning reference frequency of 440 Hz. The tuning bar at the bottom of the screen shows the deviation of the current overtone from the frequency we selected by tapping before, and you can use this to bring a drum head in tune with itself at the different lugs. Now I hit the drum head closer to one lug to emphasize not the fundamental pitch of the drum, but the lowest strong overtone of this drum head at about 243 Hz. That's note B. This low overtone and the fundamental pitch are the most dominant and important frequencies that define the tuning and sound of a drum very much, and that are also used by other tuning tools as well. Having selected this overtone, I can now compare the other lugs tuning to this very pitch at the orange line. You see, when hitting at the upper and lower lugs, the tuning bar at the bottom shows that the pitch is too low here, and so we raise the tension to make the tuning more equal over the head. As you can see, this can raise the tension at the neighbor lugs too, so I adjust the tension to bring all the lugs pretty much to the same pitch or frequency offset. Now this is the sound of the tom with equalized tunings on the beta head. Now let's tune the drum to a desired tuning. As an example, let's try very low tuning of the 12-inch tom to a fundamental pitch at note A, and the lowest overtone of the beta head a fifth higher than that at E. Let's swipe to the second screen of Harmonic Tuner Drum Set to use the so-called drum head rule. This little tool is for drums with two heads. It shows you how the main resonance pitches of beta and reso heads are related to the fundamental pitch of an average drum with single ply heads. Now you can see how the fundamental pitch of a two-headed drum is affected by the tuning of both heads, and you can also see how raising the pitch of one head needs a lower pitch on the other head if the fundamental frequency of the drum should stay the same. First, let's adjust the desired fundamental pitch of A at 110 Hz on the center rule using the gray horizontal needle line. Now let's slide the main overtone of the beta head to the note E at 165 Hz. These both frequencies are dominating the sound of the drum. The reso head rule on the right shows what reso head pitch can be expected then. It's an estimation for average drums and heads only, of course. If we swipe back now to the tuning screen of Harmonic Tuner Drum Set, we see these beta, reso and fundamental pitches as gray lines that show us where to tune to. Hitting the drum shows that both the fundamental pitch and main overtone are much higher than the desired pitches. So first I tune the beta head down to the desired overtone at E. When the overtone comes closer to the desired pitch, I can tap the overtone again and select it to check its tuning in detail. The tuning bar at the top of the window now tells me how much the pitch deviates from note E at the different lugs. You can see now I'm close to an E pitch here. That's okay for now. Now let's turn to the reso head and adjust it to get the desired fundamental pitch. It's important to understand that basically only the fundamental pitch of the drum, not the overtone pitches of the beta head, are affected by the reso head tension. That's why we can adjust the interval between the beta head overtones and the fundamental pitch to how we like the drum hit to sound. For instance, we can set this interval to a fifth, like in this example, or to an octave. Tap on the fundamental pitch again to follow its pitch and frequency in detail. You can see the fundamental pitch is too high now, so I lower the tension now. As you can see, I don't use any muffling or dampening in this demo to show you how the overtones behave during tuning. Now we're getting closer to the desired fundamental pitch of A. And you can see how the main overtone of the reso head comes close to the estimated pitch from the drum roll screen. Now I select the overtone pitch to bring the reso head a little better in tune with itself at all lugs. still needs a little more tinge to bring the fundamental closer to A at 110 Hz. Not perfect, but okay for now, as I will dampen the razor head later. And that's the sound of the tom, with the fundamental on A and the better overtone a fifth above that.